It's Ray Foley here. Laura O'Mahony's there.
Hi there.
Hi. It's that time of year, and it's kind of weird actually this year because they're not doing it in the same way they do it every other year. Young Scientist Exhibition. The BT Young Scientist of the Year has been named, and he's from Cork. Did you know this?
Oh my God, yes, a Cork win again.
Another Cork win in the Young Scientist. He's actually on the line now. Gregory Tarr, 17-year-old Greg. Good morning, Greg.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
We're pretty good, sir. Jealous, as always. I've got this insane jealousy of young, talented, brainy people. Don't take it personally. You happen to be one of them. Don't take it personally. It's more a reflection on me than it is on you, Greg. It's a reflection on me and my own stupidity.
Well, it's a great honour, and it's honestly a dream come true.
It's a great honour and a dream come true for me to be jealous of you.
Sure, let's go with that.
Come here. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Where do you go to school?
Bandon Grammar School down in Bandon in Cork.
Oh, very good. And tell us then about what won you the Young Scientist of the Year. What did you do?
Well, I improved method of detecting deepfakes by an order of magnitude in terms of speed. Where deepfakes are basically manipulated videos where you replace one person with another.
Oh yeah, this has become a huge thing, and it's predicted to become massive business over the next few years as they improve the technology. So we've seen like instances where like The Rock's face has been put onto Barack Obama's and all this kind of business, and they're saying that more and more these things are going to become harder and harder to detect. That's where
exactly. And it's becoming such a big threat to privacy, democracy, and national security. And there are no systems in place that are efficient enough to be able to be deployed at the scale required. And so my project was essentially highlighting and solving the fact that people normally focus on accuracy rather than speed, which is essential for this large-scale deployment.
So how is it going to be implemented, or how could it be potentially implemented then by, I suppose, governments or industry? In what sense do you see it being applied?
Well, you'd have to, essentially any social media company or that would be distributing this media would have to be told that they're responsible for distributing fake media if they are distributing it. Mm-hmm. And that would incentivize them to try and detect false media and flag it and get it all removed from the platform. And you do that. In order to do that efficiently, you'd have to use a system such as mine. I gotcha.
So it would be kind of like a plug-in or something that would run in the background or run on their own existing technology.
Exactly.
Fascinating. Have you had any interest from any of these big, like I guess Google or Twitter or any of these thus far?
I can't exactly tell you that.
What?
But
oh my God, Greg, tell us.
I really can't. But it's been an amazing couple of days.
Oh my God! 17-year-old phone call from, is it Jack? Is your man over Twitter? Is it Jack? And I suppose that it's a hot topic at the moment, particularly given Trump being kicked off Twitter, and there being a pressure on the social media companies to do the right thing in terms of spreading truth rather than fake news.
Yeah, exactly. It's a really touchy topic. I didn't actually know how relevant the paper was when I was writing it. I wrote it, and then the Queen, a deepfake of the Queen came out on Christmas, and I was just so elated when my system was able to detect that deepfake, even though it was done in in a recording studio with green screens and professional editors, etc. Yeah. And my system detected it with a 94.3% confidence.
Wow!
And man, that was just such a relief.
And so, what do you do? Like, do you have like a studio at home, or do you work in your room? Do you have your own computers and?
Yeah, so I have I worked for a data center, and then most recently a crowd up in LA for a bit, and I bought myself a computer to this project. Pretty powerful.
Okay.
And for the video, I made my own green screen. Just painted a wooden board green.
And you're able to do it in front of that. That's Greg, incredible, and it's of fantastic use as well. which is this your first time entering the competition?
This is my 5th time entering the competition.
Wow. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And were your previous projects and your previous entries along a similar vein, was it?
Yeah, 2 of them were in AI, and 2 of them weren't. 2 of them were in biology. They were all very fun.
Okay. Can I ask, as a dad of 2 young boys, how do you get started? How do you set kids or younger children on a road towards success such as that, as you're enjoying at the moment?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So my parents bought me a computer when I was super, super young.
Okay.
And I had kind of gained their trust, or at least I had to gain their trust, and they kind of just gave me free realm. I played a lot of games, but eventually I got into game development, and part of game development was kind of building out the bots in the game to play against. And so building those bots, I had to use AI, and then I got into AI and kind of, eventually led to this.
So what's the basics then of game? Sorry, I'm writing all this down. What's step 1 of game development then? What's like the very basic building blocks?
I think the step 1 is playing some games.
Yeah, of course. Well, they're well able for that. They're all over the Minecraft on the Switch. That's fine. We've got that covered. What's step 2 then, I guess?
I mean, all of the information is available online. That's probably the most important part. It's like there's no information that you can't learn yourself nowadays. So just like you need to want to do it, and then you need to execute the plan to do it. That's essential. So,
and I guess YouTube tutorials and Reddit and wherever else you get your.
I googled how to make games, how to make this, how to do this, etc. for years, until you kind of get to a point where you can teach yourself these topics. Yeah, I got you. Fair play to you, man. Well done. €7,500 from for winning. You're going on now to represent Ireland. Is in Spain? Is the next stage of the European Union contest for young scientists? That's in Salamanca in Spain. And then whatever sneaky deal you've done with Twitter that you won't tell us about, you got a few bob off that as well, I'm sure. Or whoever. By the way, whoever. I know you haven't told us anything. Listen, congratulations. Fair play and well done. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting with you and pleasure talking with you. Cheers, Greg. All the best. Greg Tarr, 17-year-old, the newly crowned BT Young Scientist of the Year. Good luck to him and congratulations.